5 mistakes that we should avoid as a people if we want to have the people's election in 2027. I am taking a very big risk because this secret I'm about to drop are the 5 biggest secrets that our politicians have been using against us. In all you can, try as much as possible to avoid these 5 mistakes. I want you to watch this very video to the end because the number 5 of it is the most important of them all that you will never ever imagine, and trust me when I say so. Number 1 on the list is that we should avoid going to vote with our emotions. One of the numerous mistakes that most people make during election is that they go to the polling unit with emotions. Now, how will you be going to the polling unit with emotions? You should be thinking, you should be logical. Think about the personality of the person you are going to vote for. But most people do not do that. That's one of the reasons why most people vote for the people their friends are voting for. And it doesn't make sense because we feel this thing differently. The second mistake that most people make during election that makes us suffer as a people is that they depend on the political leader to defend their vote. Now, let's take a case study of what happened in 2023 general election, where we all voted for Peter Obi and we expected Peter Obi to secure our votes. It didn't work. So we need to have this mentality that henceforth, as we are going to the polling unit, this is what we are going to do. We are going to secure our votes, not leaving the vote for Peter Obi. And now most people would say, how can we secure our votes? This is left for INEC to do. Now let's recall what happened in Edo State that very day. The Edo State voters followed up to the very end. They counted the vote by themselves and they announced it as they counted it. Every other state in Nigeria need to do same. And the third one is this. Most people sell their votes during election and it doesn't make sense. Now think about it. Why will you sell your vote for a piece of trash? Why will you sell your vote for just 5,000 naira? Just make this make sense because obviously it do not make sense to me. You've been suffering for the past 4 years. As it is right now, since the inception of Nigeria, we've been suffering. And this is another opportunity to get it right. And then you go to the polling units in a bid to sell your vote. It doesn't make sense. So please, stop selling your vote. Stop selling your vote. That's one of the greatest mistakes that we make during an election. And number 4 is this. We are not always united as a people during the election. It's still fresh in my mind what happened in Lagos State during that election, where some persons came out and were saying, if you know you are not voting for Tinubu, if you know you are not voting for APC, you better go inside your house and sleep. If you want to save your life, go inside your house and sleep. And most people will be afraid. And this is the reason why most people will be afraid. They will be afraid to die. Because if one person decides to fight, that person will be fighting in isolation. And that would be risky. The people were not united. So that's another great mistake that we make during the election, and we need to stop it to make 2027 election the people's election. And number 5, which is the last, is that many people leave the election to chance. We say, whether I vote or I no vote, now I go still win, I go still win.